Addax in action, Africa's desert survivor. In the vast expanse of the Sahara Desert, where temperatures soar above 50 degrees Celsius during the day and plummet at night, where water is scarce and vegetation sparse, one remarkable antelope has evolved to not just survive, but thrive in these seemingly impossible conditions. The Addax, Addax nasomaculatus, often called the white antelope or screwhorn antelope, represents one of nature's most extraordinary adaptations to extreme desert life. The desert's perfect design. Standing at about 1 meter tall at the shoulder and weighing between 60 to 125 kilograms, the Addax might not immediately strike observers as a desert specialist. However, every aspect of this antelope's anatomy tells a story of millions of years of evolution fine-tuning a mammal for life in one of Earth's harshest environments. Their most distinctive feature is undoubtedly their spiral horns, which can grow up to 120 centimeters long in males and are present in both sexes, though smaller in females. These impressive spiraling structures aren't merely for show, they serve as formidable weapons for defense and establishing dominance within herds. The Addax's coat changes dramatically with the seasons, demonstrating a remarkable adaptation that few animals possess. During the scorching summer months, their fur transforms into an almost pure white or sandy color, reflecting the intense desert sun and helping regulate body temperature. As winter approaches and temperatures drop, their coat darkens to a grayish-brown, better absorbing the available solar energy during cooler periods. This seasonal color change, combined with their ability to alter their metabolic rate, makes them supremely adapted to the desert's extreme temperature fluctuations. Perhaps most remarkably, Addax have developed specialized hooves that spread wide like natural snowshoes, preventing them from sinking into the soft desert sand. These broad, flat hooves allow them to traverse dunes and sandy terrain with remarkable efficiency, giving them a significant advantage over predators and enabling them to access remote areas where other animals cannot follow. Masters of water conservation. The Addax's most incredible adaptation lies in their relationship with water, or rather, their ability to survive almost entirely without it. These remarkable antelopes can go months, even entire seasons, without drinking water directly. Instead, they have evolved an extraordinary ability to extract moisture from the desert plants they consume, no matter how dry and desiccated these plants might appear. Their kidneys function with exceptional efficiency, concentrating urine to minimize water loss while their specialized digestive system extracts every possible drop of moisture from their food. During the hottest parts of the day, Addax remain inactive, conserving energy and reducing water loss through respiration. They have also developed the ability to allow their body temperature to fluctuate more than most mammals, reducing the need for water-intensive cooling mechanisms like excessive panting. This water independence has allowed Addax to venture deep into the Sahara's interior, accessing grazing areas that remain untouched by other herbivores. They can detect moisture in the air and will travel vast distances following the scent of rare desert rainfall, arriving at temporary green patches sometimes hundreds of kilometers away. Nomadic survivors in a harsh world. Addax live in small herds typically consisting of 5 to 20 individuals, though historical accounts describe much larger gatherings of several hundred animals during particularly favorable conditions. These herds are led by a dominant male who guides the group's movements across the desert landscape in search of the sparse vegetation that sustains them. Their diet consists primarily of desert grasses, leaves from acacia trees, and various drought-resistant shrubs and herbs. During rare periods when desert blooms occur after rainfall, Addax become almost festive, gorging themselves on fresh green vegetation and flowers. These brief periods of abundance are crucial for breeding and building up fat reserves that will sustain them through leaner times. The social structure of Addax herds is fascinating in its simplicity and effectiveness. The dominant male not only leads the herd to food and safety but also serves as an early warning system for predators. Their main natural enemies include lions, leopards, cheetahs, and wild dogs, though human activity has become their greatest threat. When danger approaches, the lead male will position himself between the threat and his herd, using his impressive horns as both shield and weapon. Reproduction among Addax is carefully timed to coincide with the most favorable environmental conditions. Females typically give birth to a single calf after a gestation period of about 257 to 264 days. The timing is crucial. Calves are usually born during or just after the brief rainy season when food is most abundant and the harsh desert conditions are temporarily moderated. A species on the brink. Despite their remarkable adaptations, Addax face an uncertain future. Once ranging across the entire Sahara from Mauritania to Sudan, their population has collapsed dramatically over the past century. Today, fewer than 500 Addax remain in the wild, making them one of Africa's most endangered large mammals. The primary threat to Addax survival is habitat loss and hunting pressure from human activities. Oil exploration, military conflicts, and increased human settlement have disrupted their traditional migration routes and destroyed crucial habitat. Additionally, Addax have been hunted extensively for their meat, hides, and magnificent spiral horns, which are highly prized as trophies. Climate change poses an additional challenge, as it alters precipitation patterns in the Sahara and may affect the distribution of the sparse vegetation upon which Addax depend. Even slight changes in rainfall patterns can have dramatic effects on desert ecosystems, potentially eliminating crucial feeding areas and water sources. Conservation efforts and hope for the future. Recognizing the critical status of Addax populations, several international conservation organizations and governments have launched intensive efforts to prevent their extinction. Captive breeding programs in North Africa, Europe, and North America maintain genetically diverse populations that could potentially be used for reintroduction efforts. One of the most ambitious conservation projects involves the establishment of protected reserves in Chad, Tunisia, and Morocco, where captive-bred Addax are being slowly reintroduced to carefully selected habitats. These programs involve extensive monitoring using GPS collars and satellite tracking to study the animals' movements and survival rates in the wild. Local communities are also being engaged in conservation efforts, with programs that provide alternative livelihoods and education about the importance of preserving this unique desert specialist. Some initiatives have shown promising results, with former hunters becoming wildlife guides and conservation advocates. The story of the Addax serves as both an inspiration and a warning. These magnificent animals demonstrate the incredible adaptability of life on Earth, having evolved solutions to survive in one of the planet's most challenging environments. Yet their current plight reminds us how quickly even the most specialized and resilient species can be pushed to the brink of extinction by human activities. As we continue to face global environmental challenges, the Addax stands as a symbol of both nature's resilience and fragility. Their survival depends not just on conservation efforts, but on our collective commitment to preserving the wild spaces and ecosystems that have shaped these remarkable desert survivors over millennia. In saving the Addax, we preserve not just a species, but a living testament to the power of adaptation and the irreplaceable diversity of life on our planet. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos.